fine. I'm down. I can't see. Need to go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent. Yeah!
I feel like a businessman. like we're handling business right now.
I'm so damn relaxed right now. I'm just like,
Speaking of relax, I bought some weed today. Ooh, boy.
boy, you better be careful nowadays with that shit, because there's people who are, they're lacing it with something.
Well, even though it's, I could say because I'm going to the dispensary, but I want to see some ghosts.
Acid.
No, never again.
Acid. You want to see some goddamn ghosts? Folks, if anyone wants to see some damn ghosts, I'm not condoning this, but if you ever want to see some damn ghosts or something like that, acid, peyote, or acid or peyote. You want to see some ghosts?
Want to see some ghosts?
Some good ghost shit.
Speaking of ghosts, happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Welcome to Stab Yo Couch 2, the greatest stabs and tricks. Halloween special edition from C+ Studios. There was an original idea for part 2 like we did last year. Remember we shared Halloween memories and this and that and had interviews in between, but I just got so busy with work. I decided like, hey, why don't we do like a greatest hits album, but with Halloween involved theme,
Yes.
It's a bag of, we're giving you treats. We
were going to do a movie, but of course everyone has scheduling conflicts. Steven, we were supposed to do, Steven's idea. We're going to do a little mini movie, and
Still could happen, though. Still could happen. There's horror movies all year round now.
I don't know.
Maybe a horror Christmas movie.
There you go. A horror Thanksgiving movie.
Hey, killer turkey. Wait, they made a
Fucking
movie.
turkey comes back and fucking slaughters everyone with goddamn gravy. Just opens
the
the
gravy?
damn mouth and just pour the gravy down their mouth.
But here we are.
Shit.
We wanted to wish you a happy Halloween from C+ Studios. We're playing some greatest hits here, especially with interviews. Especially interviews I felt like they've been slept on. Especially the Kevin Eastman interview. Like, I feel like that,
That was a good ass interview, and I don't know.
That was kind of slept on.
Yeah, it was really kind of slept on. A lot of folks just kind of.
But you're not just getting interviews. You're also getting music. You're also getting a wrestling match. I'm not saying what all this stuff is because you have to watch and you have to enjoy it for yourself. But I can tell you some of the artists that signed up on this ditty.
That's right.
We got Heathens, super group. All right, what is this one? Let's see. I just got all these confirmations like today, and I just put them together. We got the Michigan Misfits, a track called "Infected Mushrooms." They were nice. They gave this to us today.
Cool. That's a cool cover.
Yeah, and this is when it was released. It's featuring Straight Jacket and Billy Obeya, Alazu Ilu, and so much more. You just
say that 5 times fast.
Alazu Ilu, Alazu Ilu.
That's all about.
Long live evil. But no, this special is filled with a lot of great things, and not just music. There's wrestling, there's comedy, there's it's just a nice bag of tricks, if you will.
Cool.
So
I'm ready.
The first Stab Your Couch was fun because that was our first actual a holiday special.
Yeah. Talked about our costumes, talked about what Halloween meant to us, and
then after that we did a Christmas one. Don't be a dick. Let's help Saint Nick. I want to do a part 2 of that one too, but I think that's the thing we should plan.
Yeah,
not the day of, because it's what we do best. But no, and then there's one interview I want to talk about that was frightening upon itself. Was our very first our very first one, Athena Finger. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
So,
you're gonna tell them how we did it?
Here's one phone. Okay, we had one phone. We had the son-bitch cranked up all the way with the speaker on, and we had the other phone just like this. Like this.
That's how we did the first interview. And you'll probably tell because of the audio, but I think it came out. Remember, both of us were like, this is gonna be shit. This is gonna be shit. But it actually came out pretty good.
It did. It came out really good. This is before we were trying. We were exploring Hangouts and shit like that, and before Zoom. Well, Zoom was here. Zoom just didn't take off yet. Yeah, Zoom didn't take off. And what was the other one? There's another one. Everyone kept talking about it. What is the one that Steven's always talking about? Goddamn Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I was kind of thinking, I was like, there's a lot of things he always brings up. Draft House and stuff like that.
Goddamn Draft House. I mean, he just like...
Oh, speaking of that, I hope you enjoyed him. We actually did justice this time and let him play us in to the show. So because last time we couldn't even hear the audio on the live stream, and we had to do the sounds like.
Yeah, something happened. StreamYard, good shit, but it's just really not really user friendly. Sometimes it's really not, man. It pisses me off.
We're gonna get it down. Like the live stream's still new to us. We used to do this in the car all the way up to now, and it's still a work in progress. We're still learning, and I think we're getting better as we go.
We are.
It's
been a ride.
I know, and it's been a spooky ride because every time we do something or make something, it's always like, oh, let's see how they like it now.
And if y'all don't, we fucking love it.
Yeah,
that's just me. Y'all, I just love
I do too, and it's like when I was making this like the greatest hits, they're the greatest hits to us. Like people could be like, oh man, that shit wasn't that funny. Well, we thought it was that fucking funny when we did it. Like, we thought it was amazing when we did it.
People don't tell me that.
Really?
I don't think it was that funny. But then again, a lot of people are afraid to talk to me. I don't know why.
Oh, they are.
I don't know why.
They're like, let's get the fat, emotional one.
Get this boy who cries out the fucking movies.
That's their tactic. They're just like, we ain't fucking with him, but that fat, scared, bitchy little motherfucker that cries at Toy Story 4, that's the motherfucker we gotta get.
Cried at Wolverine Origins.
I didn't cry. No, I didn't cry. Oh, gosh, I had not smoked yet. I got I got some blueberry Kush. They got OG.
See, I don't understand all this shit.
I don't either. Like the guy, I was very new because I want to sleep better at night and stop drinking again, just because that was the excuse. So I went to them. I was like, hey, I just want to sleep. I want something that's just gonna put me in this because
fucking coma.
Yeah, basically because I have nightmares, really bad. I have really bad fucking nightmares. I told you about this before, and I went over there and they were really friendly. It's Mountain High.
Where they at?
Dispensary. They're over by the Dollar Tree.
Oh, okay, where everyone hangs out at.
Yeah, where you see all the people in the front.
Yeah,
that's where I went.
Just sitting there, just hanging out, sitting there, they walk out with their weed, but they're all sitting there exchanging this shit. I'm like, you guys just have
You're not supposed to be doing that.
No, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's why they got that damn security guard out there.
Yeah. He's always there. But
not doing shit and getting high as damn though.
He's all, gotta go on break. You gotta walk the parking lot.
Y'all sitting over here doing all this shit. this redneck feeling. Y'all sitting there doing all this shit. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all just can't do your thing. Because Big Pappy, oh goddamn, pass on this way. Shit. What you got there, boy?
When was the last time you smoked?
Oof.
That's a doozy.
2010. My uncle had passed away. We're all down in Phoenix, and me, my brother, and my cousin had all been together since we were kids. Literally since we were together, the first time in 20 some odd damn years. Oh my God, guys, we got high. I can hang. Shit, I took three big ass hits. And I fell out in the back of the damn car. Them niggas left me back there. they left me back there because we got back to the house and I was just like this, folks. Like, hey, we're here.
Oh, shit. My worst experience with weed was with an edible. I said never again.
Edibles.
No, it was just, well, I was dumb. because I went with remember Patrick. Thought he knew everything. Mr. Like I'm Mr. Comic Book Genius, but didn't know shit.
Yeah.
I went with him.
I'll be nice.
Yeah, I wasn't nice. Fuck him. I was kidding. No, we went together to a movie, and he brought a big ass brownie, and I ate the whole thing. And he's like, "Yo, pass some of that brownie." I was like, "I ate it." He goes, "Well, it was a big motherfucking brownie." Woo.
And that's what he told you it was laced. It was not laced. Well, I shouldn't say that anymore because that sounds so damn bad. It was medicinal. And what happened?
Oh my god, this was when Harkins was up here on the hill. And I went home, bro. I was laying in bed. I started crying because like I was tripping so hard, and I wanted to sleep. Like it was that high where it kept my mind like up.
You were awake.
Yeah, I was awake and I was baked, and I was like crying because I was like, I just want to go to sleep. Finally got to go to sleep at like right at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had to go to work at 9 or some shit like that. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And I was just like, not again. They're like, that's why you only eat a little bit, stupid. Your fat ass was like,
Oh my god,
All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoy this special Stab Your Couch 2.
Check it out. Love it. Don't love it. We will. We always do.
Yeah, we love our shit. What can I say? Yeah? All right. We're about to get out of here.
I know there's some people like that one fool.
Oh, see, he's still bothering you, huh?
No, just the whole thing just
Fuck them.
nah.
Fuck their couch.
You know.
Stab their couch. Oh, there it is. What is that?
Oh, it's for a watch. See, look, folks. See, that's how old school this is. Basically, these right here open up the back of the watch. We replace the battery, and then so you hold on to the back and you turn it. So turns it, pops off the back, and screw it. Change the watch.
Every time I come over here, I see that thing. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
And this right here, this end right here. See that end right there?
Yeah.
Go back a little bit. So that's if it won't pop up, if it's having a hard time popping up, you go around the edges of the watch. Like that. And then you get it, and then you loosen up. And this right here, I don't know what this is. It looks like a knife, like an edge.
No, that's what I thought it was. But
it
the weird spiky thingies.
Yeah. See, but it has no edge on it, folks. No edge. And I mean, you probably could sharpen it.
No ideas.
I'll test it later.
But I hope you enjoy the show, and let your homies know, and then hopefully Stab Your Couch 3 next year is bigger, badder, and scarier than ever.
There's gonna be a lot of scary shit coming out next year. Actually, in the next couple of months.
Hell yeah.
Boy.
I'm KMV, the Sexy Ninja.
This is Big Daddy.
And when in doubt, fuck your couch.
And eat lots of candy.
Lots of candy.
And cotton candy. Candy apples.
Caramel.
Fuck. I'll be down in Phoenix.
Let's just go. Let's go get some candy.
Let's go get some candy.
Go get
Peace,
some
y'all.
candy.
We are getting candy. Yeah.
For over 20 years, I heard the legend of this house. And I heard the legend of the occupant of this house. Supposedly, there's an apparition of a little girl that lives there. Her name is Alice. And tonight, I'm going to this house to find out if this legend is true.
I remember 20 years ago, I heard about this house in the woods and how it took some people out when they came about. Legend says a little girl lives all by her lonely, and the only people stupid enough to go into a home are the idiots, inconsiderate of the dead or the crazy. That's the very least the legend says, so call me crazy. Maybe nurse but curiosity got the better because I'm pondering, wandering in her home to get some answers. Should I leave well enough alone? Let it alone, mind my own. Find some better things to do with my time instead of the Twilight Zone. But I got to know if it's true or not. If the legend of the little girl is a poltergeist or just a lot of nonsense, constantly perpetuated by the thrill seeker looking to take advantage of a situation that might have been tragic for those involved. But still I have to see if the legend is fictitious or is it rooted in reality. luckless loser life, lost amongst her lair, where she lurks the lonely halls with blood leaking from her hair and her ashen pale skin, eyes cold black, teeth rotten to the root, her dress worn and tattered like a rag. Her name is Alice. Born in the 1920s, the parents of immigrants who fled the home from overseas. They were poor, as fate would have it. Her dad made a deal with the devil. Sadly, Alice was the sacrifice to seal negotiations. The only daughter offered up to Satan in exchange for an escape from poverty. Alice had to haunt her home for eternity. Limbo was a prison and the demons tormented her, so her anger became livid. It starts to open up. I walk inside, as soon as I'm in the door, it slams shut. I'm not afraid though. I soldier forward through this decrepit house, looking for this little ghost. Coagulated blood stains line the floors, roaches running rampant, racing around the rooms, frantic. Then I hear a whisper, kind of manic. Laughter follows after, her cackling getting drastic. My vision starts to blacken, footsteps begin dragging. Upon my arm, Alice leaves her fingernail scratches. In the black, I flash a light to see the surprising catches. Her black eyes stare at mine with extreme fury. Her laughter stops my heart's racing, now I'm getting worried. But I gotta know, so I tell this little apparition that this time will be different. I extend my hand and tell her, let's go. She's hesitant, but then she reaches out, takes my hand and hers, it leads me deeper inside this haunted house.
If you don't come play with me, then we will kill you. I am right behind you.
Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. I'll teach you. 6 months.
All right, y'all. We have a special guest here today. Mind-blowing, wig-blowing, straight-up awesomeness. You're going to feel the green. You're going to get mean with the green. We have the one and only. Want to introduce yourself, good sir?
Hi, it's Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I am so happy to be here with you guys today. This is awesome.
The Last Ronin hit the shelves and it's blowing up. How long has this story been in development? Because I've heard rumors about it being late 80s. And
yeah, no. Well, what's fantastic about the evolution of this idea? It's something that Peter and I wrote together back in 1987, and we were sort of at a time where we had just wrapped up Turtles issue 11, and we were looking sort of down the road to sort of see where we'd take the Turtles next. And it was so we decided to look way down the road. And we said, well, where would they be in 30 years? And we can sort of choose that point in the future and then sort of navigate our way there through the next couple of years, the next bunch of years of storytelling. But then the toys happened and the animation happened and all that stuff, and it never evolved. We never got a chance to complete that idea. So fast forward to late 2018, early 2019. Tom Walsh and I were just finishing up. We were heading towards issue 100, which came out in December of 2019. And we said, well, where do we want to go next? And I said, well, this reminds me of of an idea that Peter and I had way back in 1987. Let's take a look at it, dust it off, and see if we can adapt it and bring it into a whole new age of opportunity. So that's really where the kernel and the seed. So it's definitely a story that Peter and I wrote. It's been adapted by Tom and I, and we were just having an absolute blast working on it.
And for spoilers, why Michelangelo?
It was, Michelangelo was the firstborn. Even before he was named Michelangelo, the first drawing I did of a Ninja Turtle was a turtle standing upright. He had nunchucks strapped to his arm, because I was such a huge Bruce Lee fan, and so I loved that nunchuck scene. He did whoa, and so he had the mask on and the nunchucks on. So even though, like I said before, he was named Michelangelo, he was the firstborn. So when we were looking at which character would best represent all things turtle, especially the Mirage era of inspiration, Michelangelo was the first choice, and pretty much the last choice. We just said no, this is the one to go with, as well as as a writer, a storyteller. Tom and I both thought Michelangelo's story arc would be great because it would be the least expected to go from this sort of fun-loving, easygoing kind of guy, good fighter, good all-around guy, to something that's pretty Dark Knight-like intense. So it was a great opportunity to take a character through the paces and tell a good story.
With Mikey, I thought it was brilliant just because I was just like, yeah, that's a choice I saw off the bat. But a question from my partner in crime, he wanted to know, did you ever expect it to blow up like this? The turtle power and everything.
No, going back to the very beginning, we were inspired by both Peter and I can speak for both Peter and I that Jack Kirby was our childhood hero. He was the guy that we aspired to be, or at least follow in his footsteps as best we could, because he represented such immense just immense creativity, and he was our god. He was our inspiration. He was our god. So in pursuing that, when we couldn't do business in any other way, we found a lot of self-publishers, certainly from the underground comics of the day to, Dave Sim and Wendy and Richard Pini from, Cerebus and ElfQuest and those kind of things. So we found an opportunity to get into the business through self-publishing, and we did it with the Turtles. And we never expected to sell more than, a handful of copies of the first issue, but at least we were doing something in comic books, which was our most that was it. That was the pinnacle. So the fact that it blew up, and now here I am, 58 years old. I'm still drawing turtles, and I've had a lifelong career drawing comic books like my hero Jack Kirby. I just could not be more humbled and great fan support, of course, for that gave me this job.
What is your favorite interpretation of all these years? Like what, there's a bunch of cartoon series, a concert and everything like that. What is your favorite adaptation that you look at, you're like, hey, that's pretty cool, even though it's different from your vision?
I would have to go straight to the first Turtle movie that came out in 1990, the Steve Barron, Jim Henson, Todd Langdon script. That to me was the perfect storm of all things Turtles, whereas we'd had the cartoon show, which was definitely obviously a much lighter version of the Turtles for kids, but we had the edgier, older, Mirage Studios black and white version. And to me, that first Turtle movie met it right in the middle. So I would always say, if somebody said, what represents your characters the best, besides the original series that Pete and I did, I would say the first Turtle movie. But I also, I really adored the 2007 Kevin Monroe movie, which I thought was fantastic. And then for comic books, I feel like the IDW series that we started in 2011, and like I said, we finished in 2019, was pretty much a definitive reinvention, a reimagining of the Turtles, but sort of stayed the truest to the Mirage thing. So that's what I call the definitive comic series. I'd look to the IDW comic series.
Sweet. And my brother's going to ask a question real quick.
How did they approach you, or like Seth Rogen approach you about the animated film he's going to be taking on?
Well, the funny part is they didn't, and they don't have to, which is kind of a thing where, when Peter and I, I originally sold my interest in the Turtles to Peter in the late 1990s, early 2000s. And then Peter had control of it, and then he sold it to Viacom in the late 2009, 2010. But then they brought me back in to consult on the cartoon series and the comic series, and I've been working on the Turtles since probably 2011. And so Nickelodeon is really the parent and the ownership. They're the owners of the Turtles, and so they kind of decide what they want to bring me into or not bring me into. But they, let me carefully and specifically say that they've been such a great friend to me. They've really brought me in and asked me to consult and work on it and help them guide the series in many different ways. It's been fantastic. But when Seth Rogen, it took over, when it was announced that Seth Rogen was going to do a Turtle movie, Nickelodeon called me beforehand and said, "This is going to be announced. This is what he's doing." And I just said, "Look, I know Seth is a huge comic fan. He probably knows the Turtles very well, but if he ever wants any advice, I've had a little bit of experience with Turtles, so I'd be happy to jump in and help you." Want to do his own thing, and that's totally up to him. So it'd be I'm a big fan of Seth Rogen, so it'd be great to give my 2 cents on it if he wants it. But if he doesn't, then I wish him good luck, and I'll be sitting with the rest of you in the theaters when it comes out. So
Groovy. All right, I'll pass it back on to KMB.
What is your feeling on the concert, the live concert? I love the live concert. I thought I have that soundtrack down to my memory. Do you have a favorite song?
Well, the concert was a really interesting experience because to Peter and I, we were like, when we started working on the cartoon series and the toys, we knew that we were taking the concept that we had originally created, which was intended for an older audience, and we knew we were working specifically just redesigning it for a much younger audience. So, the live stage shows for kids, whether it be Disney on Ice or those kind of things, we always thought those were just super cool and great for that younger audience. And so when we were approached to do it, we weren't sure at first if it could be adapted in a way that would be fun, or we couldn't sort of go there. But the guys that produced it, they wrote a whole bunch of songs which we loved. They put together a show that was epic in scale. There's many sets and big changes in the sets and stuff like that. So we thought it was a real great experiment and just fun for especially the younger kids. So I remember still going to the opening of the show at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. And I've never been to Radio City Music Hall, but just going there and for the first time and watching something that I co-created roll out in this big stage production to me was just fantastic. So it was great. And I've just heard from so many fans over the years that just really have a lot of great memories of that show. So hearing your comments really makes my heart happy. So thank you. That's great.
Before we get going, what I like is to open the floor for you to plug whatever you like. The floor is yours.
Sure. Well, thanks, Noah. Basically, I always point people to the KevinEastmanStudios.com, the website we have. It's kind of it's a cross between a fan site and and a sales site. We have lots of exclusive material and things, but more importantly, it's a great way for us to stay in touch with you all because we've had a really sad year in that we like being out there. We like being on the road. We like meeting you guys. And I'm saying that selfishly because I know you guys are feeling the same way, but we love doing we love doing the conventions. We like being out there. Our fans are the ones that are responsible for, they've given me the greatest job ever. So we miss seeing you guys, and we're just happy that you're all being safe, taking care. And so when we can get back to business and hanging out at Comic Cons, and we're going to see you all there. So, but yeah, Kevin Eastman Studios is to find out where it's happening, where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing, and just general tidbits of information and fun stuff that we try to make the site as fun as possible. So check everything is there. So
sweet. Well, we thank you so much for your time. There's a special thing we do on the show. I don't know if you want to do it, but we always end the show on when in doubt. Fuck your couch has just become our signature line. So
when in doubt,
fuck your couch.
Fuck.
It's become very popular for us. And so what I usually do is I set up by saying when in doubt, then both of us will say fuck your couch. All right, y'all. Well, the legend, Kevin Eastman, thank you so much. And when in doubt, fuck your couch.
I have always liked Huh? I made her funny.
You want it more than rough? Oh, do you better just give me a whip and a peacock feather. I'll string you up, wrapped up in leather. Don't care if your name be Mary or Heather. Bitches call me up, cause they're ready for the slaughter. Fathers call me back, worried about their daughter. Got a brand new daddy now, only he's hotter. So go back to your milf, who's next? Don't bother. Call me a genie, cause I'll grant your wish. As long as your wish is to be my freak, bitch. Consecrated with semen, pitting it on your lips. Falls to the ground, you lick it up with bliss. I see we're playing it tame, so I grab the blade. Carve out your eyes, don't you like this game? The only sense you need is a sense of taste. The pennies of your blood and my cum in the paste. You want it more than rough? Oh, do you better just give me a whip and a peacock feather. I'll string you up, wrapped up in leather. Don't care if your name be Mary or Heather. She came to me, veins dripping on my Martins. She came for me, teeth ripping out her organs. Ran out of rope, but we got intestines hanging from the ceiling, bugs are infested. This dick that you ride is peeking out your mouth. You rep the inside as you head down south. Sucking on my cock just to feel something, but your corpse is cold, you become nothing. I fucked her to death, just like she asked. It was worth it to taste that bloody ass. I pulled out her nails so she couldn't scratch. She wasn't conscious, I didn't finish fast. You want it more than rough? Oh, do you better just give me a whip and a peacock feather. I'll string you up, wrapped up in leather. Don't care if your name be Mary or Heather. You want it more than rough? Oh, do you better? You want it more than rough? Oh, do you better? You want it more than rough? Oh, do you better?
Match for the KAW Championship.
Xtra having to give that belt up. Will he win it back, or will he lose his job? That's the big question.
First, the challenger. In the corner to my right. From the ruins of Oa, this is Paralyze!
Speaking of Oa, the planet Oa called, they want their gravitational pull back.
He hails from Zamora, Spain, and is the current reigning and defending KAW Champion of the World!
And probably the hairiest guy in the whole organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, by order of the special guest referee and general manager of KAW, Sean Patrick, the loser of this match will be out of the job in KAW.
This match can go anywhere. It is no disqualification. Anything can happen. And like he just said, the loser loses his job. Anybody got a plastic bag I can pick that up with? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Crowd's always here to help me out. Here, I'll just throw it on your headset, Miles. There you go. Hey, you can put it on. It's an improvement.
Hey, I'm usually on the radio, man. What do you want from me? All right, so it is main event time. At Painsgiving, thank you, Vic. So it is a rematch between Xtra and Parallax. Now, of course, these two met at Dawn of Destruction, where Xtra won the title as they lock up in the middle of the ring, and there's an arm wrench by Xtra.
I'm wondering, I've been wondering ever since the stipulations came about, if we're going to see a technical match, are we going to see an extreme match? What are we going to see exactly?
The match is no disqualification. I don't think either man was prepared for that. I'm not sure if they're going to adjust their styles or if they're going to simply ignore the rules.
We got to remember, it's not just the title on the line. Jobs are on the line.
That's correct.
And I'm not talking about that Mark Jobs.
It's very entertaining what happened to him as Parallax attempts to lift the big bulk of the KAW champion, cannot get him over. Once again, the winner of this match will be the KAW champion. The loser will no longer have a job as Xtra fights out of it. There's a roll-up. 1, 2. Whoa. It's a fast count.
A perfectly fair right down the middle 2 count.
A fast 2 count, I believe you mean to say, Vic. Very obvious.
Unless you're inside my head, you can't tell me what I'm thinking or saying.
Very fair. However, I can look in the middle of the ring, and I can see Sean Patrick, his hand hit the mat 2 times in very rapid succession.
Hey, you're the one wearing glasses here. Maybe you need a new prescription.
Oh, Parallax and Xtra are looking for the test of strength. Locking up the fingers. We're going to see which one of these 2 big men is stronger. A metaphorical test of wills, test of strength. Who deserves the KAW championship and who wants it more?
Who can withstand the body odor better?
It's like Parallax gets the advantage, but Xtra drives him into the corner.
Xtra playing a smart move. He's not going to play that game.
Shoulder hits, that's very correct.
Valid point.
Very valid point by Xtra as
I hate to say it, I think our boss needs to be reminded about the disqualification.
Xtra flying across the ring, flying over Parallax and dropping his face into the ring. 1, 2. Oh, come on.
A 2 count. A 2 count. Just a 2 count.
I think Xtra might have had him there. He drove Parallax's face into the mat, but a slow count this time.
You
think Sean Patrick might have a grudge against Xtra a little bit, Vic?
How could you not? I don't blame him if he does.
And Xtra
Sean Patrick
driving
is a
the
guy
knee.
who holds grudges against everybody, including his own parents.
He also said he wanted a man of integrity to referee this match.
Well, considering the kind of roster we got in this company, can you blame him?
Xtra applying the leg lock, working over that leg. He's been very diligent about that over the last couple of minutes.
Is he going to make it to those ropes?
Driving the knee, Parallax trying to get to the ropes. And he does.
There we go.
Rope break. And Xtra has to break the hold. Now keep in mind, Vic, this is the second match that Parallax has wrestled tonight. And the first one was a hard-fought victory over his brother Calnino.
Oh, I don't forget at all. I was just talking about it before you got over here. You got to keep up on things.
You're
working 2 jobs.
Lots of jobs.
I
wear lots of hats.
Oh my gosh!
As Xtra driving his considerable bulk into the back.
He's going to start turning this guy into a pancake.
Xtra certainly dominating this match right now. KAW champion continues to work the left knee of Parallax, who is having a really hard time getting to his feet right now.
I'm glad to know you can tell left from right.
I can. Thank you very much. If I mess that up, that's your job to correct me. And Xtra setting up Parallax for another offensive maneuver. So drives him into the corner, elbow to the face. Another forearm, hard forearm to the face of Parallax. He's going for the Irish whip into the corner.
Right into,
Parallax lands
whole
hard.
ring.
And Xtra's coming, but no! Missed the clothesline, hit the turnbuckle.
I gotta say, can you think of a more classic Xtra move than running straight into the turnbuckle?
Turnabout is fair play. Parallax driving his shoulders in the midsection of Xtra. And Irish whips the KAW champion. Parallax trying to get some energy from this crowd.
There we go.
Look at the splash in the corner. Xtra falls to his... There's the cover. 1, 2, no. KAW champion will not go down that easily. That belt means everything to Xtra, as does his job here in KAW. So it's a side headlock here from from Parallax, maybe trying to... Oh, nope.
No.
El Xtra fighting out of it with elbows.
He gets out of it.
And right back to the
Losing
arm.
that belt of his.
El Xtra, a equal opportunity body part worker in this contest.
It looks like Xtra might be making a habit of losing belts.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very good. And
I stay up all night writing these ones. Ow! Right in the mommy tap.
Parallax down in front of us. I think he might have...
Stay down for a little bit. Take a nap. You want something to drink? You need a little something, a little pick-me-up. Maybe a smoke. Yeah. Would you like a smoke?
Now, once again, this match cannot end by count-out, cannot end by disqualification.
You know, he could use that thing as a weapon if he wanted to.
El Xtra said, I don't want to hurt you, but he's... Oh, look at that!
See? Now this is what I was waiting for.
Well, the first weapon used in this no disqualification match is the sash of El Xtra.
Oh! Right here in front of us. Right in front of the announcer.
Parallax drives his fist into the face with an uppercut. Parallax trying to fight his way back into this match. Is he going to try and get El Xtra back in the ring?
Oh, he's
going for an Irish whip.
He reverses it.
Oh,
right into the ring post.
Just Irish whip Parallax right into the ring post.
Just mash his potatoes.
One of your patented food analogies. Very good. As Parallax...
By the golden mask of Agamemnon, he's getting out the weapons.
El Xtra is... What is that?
Clementine!
Is that what I think it is?
It's Clementine!
That's your Nintendo stick, Vic! What's it doing under the ring?
Oh, those deadly shots!
A shot by El Xtra on the back of Parallax. He wields that thing better than you ever did. And he's got him again!
This thing, it's just a matter of time!
No DQ stipulation coming into play here.
Clementine, my old partner.
Oh, knee to the face. Oh! It was a low blow!
Straight to the cup block.
Totally legal in this match!
He's got it now! Well, you know, Clementine, she never stopped.
He's going to town!
She liked a lot of
Parallax going into the ring. What's he going
What's he finding? Oh, I can't wait.
Is that a cookie sheet?
He's not making brownies, I'll tell you that much.
Oh! What? Sean... I think Sean Patrick just passed him another one.
He's just getting them out of the ring for safety.
Where did Sean Patrick get that cookie sheet? And he just busted it over his head again.
Oh, Xtra's looking like baked goods right now.
Oh, another headbutt.
Oh!
El Xtra is going to be knocked crazier than he already is. You know, these two men, Vic, have a lot of respect for each other. Slot had this match.
He's choking him out.
He's trying to hang El Xtra off the ring apron with his own sash.
El Xtra's short on breath.
I was saying, Vic, oh my God. Can't say anything. There's just so much the mutual respect between these two men, but they're still willing to do anything to keep their jobs.
What's he going to do now?
Title. What is
no, he's not going to do that.
Oh my God!
Through the cookie sheet, onto the chest. I saw some stuff down there.
I don't
There's
even have
more.
words. Is there more?
We got more.
What is that? Is that a broom?
It's time for the queen's sleep.
Say a broom. Looks like it's already drives it into the back. What the hell is under that ring? Who put it there? Oh!
Another one!
Fighting back with the cookie sheet. Oh my God!
My God! I never knew Xtra was so heinous.
How are these men still standing? He's been whacked in the head with metal over and over again as El Xtra. He's flattening it out.
He's straightening it out.
Look at that.
He's got to make it good. He likes his weapons in working order.
Cackling like a maniac, which of course he is. What is he going for? He's going for a sidewalk. Oh my! El Xtra.
I never knew I could like Xtra so much.
Making flatbread here with a cookie sheet as he just sidewalk slam Parallax.
Now there's got to be more goodies. What's Xtra doing? He's looking for something else. Oh, he's digging.
These two,
it's like
oh my
Christmas
God.
underneath that mat.
I have never seen anything like this before in or under a KW ring.
It's about time we started to see this kind of
Oh, here it is!
KW.
It's a steel
You
chair.
can't say much for Xtra's aim, okay?
He is wearing that mask, makes it hard for him to see.
Yes. Oh, he's gonna make a nice pizza pie!
Oh! Rapid fire shots! El Xtra is insane!
It's made to order just the way he likes it.
That chair is in the ring.
I think it's time for somebody to take a seat.
Parallax is not moving, Vic. He's not moving. He's outside the ring. He can't be counted out. El Xtra's gonna have to drag Parallax up to his feet and into the ring. Parallax rolling on top of the chair. Look at the look
And
at
here
his,
it comes.
look at his eyes. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know who he is.
He might as well be on the planet Ola right now.
Is El Xtra looking to inflict more damage?
Right into the sternum.
Both of these two men, but Xtra in particular, Vic.
He could have cracked some ribs doing that.
He could have. They are displaying a vicious streak never before witnessed in a KW match. What is El Xtra going for here?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
So going for the Muerta!
Face first.
Highlighted Muerta, that's gotta be it. That's a
There's
finishing
nothing
move,
left in
even
that.
when there isn't a chair in the ring. Cover him!
He's got a head full of stuffing at this point.
And admittedly, lackadaisical cover, but another slow count from our special guest referee, Sean Patrick.
It was a normal count.
This match should be over. El Xtra should be our champion. Parallax fighting on.
Well,
He doesn't know.
I think Sean Patrick might have actually.
All he knows is he's got a chair in his head, and he just cracked El Xtra across the face.
No, that's not enough.
He's still no.
Two.
Three shots.
3 strikes and he's out.
3 straight shots. Parallax rolling him over. He's going for the win. Sean Patch 1, 2.
No!
You're gonna tell
I'm shocked.
me you just saw the count
I am shocked.
that Xtra had on Parallax, and now you saw the count that Parallax had on Xtra. You think those are the same thing? That's the same cadence.
Pretty much. He's taking off the wraps. He's going bare knuckle now.
If this were another wrestling company, Paul Levesque would come down to fire Sean Patrick right now. Parallax, because he's finally back on his feet.
Parallax is
all the
angry.
punishment he's
He mad.
absorbed, and now he's delivering the punishment himself. The Lion of Oa, trying to win the title. Going again. Another chair shot.
I'm not so sure Hal Jordan would approve of this.
Hal Jordan may not, but Parallax would.
A meeting of the minds.
Headbutts. Parallax looking to set up the chair. He's trying to set it up in the ropes.
I'm just glad we didn't give him a set of Legos. He can't seem to fit things together.
What's he going for here? Parallax with the splash. That hurt both men.
That is. It's just as damaging to him as it was to Xtra. That's the stupidest thing I've seen all night.
With Parallax turning up the heat, the straps are down. Parallax is on fire right now.
I didn't know I was going to be seeing a show tonight. Somebody get him some tassels. Give up! No! Oh!
Okay, Parallax might have been going for the mask there.
I'm surprised by either of their eggs aren't scrambled at this point. All those.
I think they are. I think they're completely scrambled. I think both of these men are completely out of their minds right now. Parallax got another cookie sheet. He's got 2 more.
More toys!
Where did these come from?
Time for some cookies.
Julia Child would not approve, but I certainly will.
You're in favor of any sort of violence, as much violence and bloodshed and carnage as you can handle!
There's one! Is he gonna bring another one? Another one? 2!
No!
Oh my!
A daily double right there.
Parallax concussing El Xtra. Trying to drag him back. Shoulders down. 1, 2.
Oh! Xtra still has fight in him.
I'll give Sean Patrick this. That actually looked kind of like a good count. A little bit. Maybe.
In all my time, I will tell you, Xtra has never been one to go down easy.
That's absolutely true. Parallax.
Oh, he's gonna do more.
Well, he's...
It's not done. Oh!
See, Parallax continually asking El Xtra to give up. As El Xtra coughs up, he's coughing up blood. I wouldn't be surprised Both of these men,
He's gonna need an iron lung after
they have
this
so
one.
much respect for one another. That's not stopping them from beating the hell out of one another as
Oh, look at him. He's just a nice guy, you know? He's just...
he's sitting down,
He wants to take a little rest.
as Parallax comes off the ropes. Clothesline over
That
the chair.
cannot feel good on the spinal.
He's going for the cover again, and there's Patrick. 1, 2, no. Shoulders were down, but only a 2 count for Parallax. Trying to win the title, trying to keep his job. Doesn't want to retire El Zethro, but he knows he has no choice. Clutch to the head again. I would not be
some mighty
surprised.
demands out of Parallax.
He wants him to stay down. He doesn't want to inflict any more punishment, but he wants the title. And there he goes for the elbow drop. Cover again, no. He's going back to that submission hold.
He's going for old
We
school
saw this earlier
wrestling for this
tonight.
one. The garbage didn't work. Maybe the real crackling will. If he squeezes any harder, that head's gonna pop like a grape.
El Zethro trying to get to the ropes. Look at his feet now. Parallax wrenching back on the neck. So El Zethro inching
Zethro,
his
he's
way.
maneuvering.
He's
He's got his
got
foot.
it. He's got it. Patrick just pretty sure Patrick just told him his feet wasn't on the ropes. His foot was on the ropes.
But it's no disqualification.
It is no disqualification. That's correct. There are no rope breaks in this matchup. Good call, Vic. It's Parallax dragging the champion back to his feet. Both these men are exhausted.
Sorry,
We saw that move earlier. He calls that the Lion's Will. And there's the cover.
It's gotta be done.
2, it's gotta be over.
No,
El Zethro once again kicking out of the Lion's Will, and Parallax has to be wondering what he has to do at this point. How much damage can
He's
that...
gonna take off the other wrap. Oh, please. We got children in the audience.
How much damage can the deranged head of El Zethro take as Parallax tries to choke him out again? These 2 men are leaving everything in the ring tonight. It's for the title, and El Zethro fights out of it with the forearm to the face and the elbow right in the eye. El Zethro
making the smart
rolling
move.
outside the ring. He certainly cannot get pinned out there and lose his title.
He's going.
Is he going back under the ring?
What kind of presents are he?
Parallax following him out.
No, nothing.
Parallax having a hard
come
time
on.
getting to his feet. He's been through hell here, but he's following El Zethro around the ring. El Zethro rooting around looking for
I
something.
think that mask is making it hard for him to see what's down there.
I think it very well could be.
Oh, he got him with something. What is it?
Is that a golf club?
No.
It's a golf club.
He got himself a wood right there.
Who set up the ring tonight?
I never took him for a golfer.
Never took him in for a golfer. But he's got a hell of a swing.
I never liked golf, but I might be able to get away now. Oh.
El Zethro taking Parallax to the 3 woodshed. And
he's using those feet.
Parallax kicking his way free. They're right next to us. Vic, you better watch out.
Oh, I can take. Oh, no,
Parallax, a hell of a golfer in his own right. And he's going for the choke.
This is not a game of fun.
Oh my God! He's got that Anaconda Vice locked in with the golf club against the throat of El Zethro.
And Sean Patrick is just watching. He's just loving it.
Yeah, well, there's nothing he can do. I don't think he would if he could.
We got somebody calling a death out here. I think it might be a little early. Anybody know a coroner?
The cookie sheet again. One more time, what?
More talk from Parallax.
What's he gonna do now? Parallax with the splash!
I think that hurt him more than it hurt Zethro.
Again, well, I'm not sure if it hurt him more, but it definitely hurt him. El Zethro's not moving. The champion is down and out on the side of the ring. As Parallax again asking El Zethro to give it up. Give up the title!
Oh
but
my
now
gosh.
El Zethro refusing, and he gets another cookie sheet across the face for his trouble.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna take more than words. It always has taken more than words to take down Xtra.
And Parallax standing on the ring apron. They are back in the ring now where a fall can actually occur. Sean Patrick waiting to deliver the count or the submission victory.
Oh, clothesline!
Big bull with a clothesline on El Zithro. Uh-oh, he's going up top. He's going for that big Zarbamba.
Thank goodness that fan's turned off.
Can he hit it?
Oh! Fakes him out, gets the elbow down.
El Zithro tried to put the knees up because he knew it was coming, but Parallax changes strategy and delivers the elbow. A 2 count only, though.
Oh,
look at
Parallax, he's enjoying
These
it
two
now.
men have both been hit over the head so many times, they don't know who they are, they don't know they're human.
They're going to have to take these guys away and put them in straitjackets soon. No!
And again!
No!
This is absolutely ridiculous!
Zithro, he's getting on his feet! It's not enough!
Parallax is starting to break that chair. What's he doing now? Across the throat! Okay. That's it. Seriously, that's got to be it. Count him.
2!
No!
Just another 2 count.
Sean Patrick is going to have to start thinking about calling this match, Vic. This is ridiculous. Not only are these two men taking enormous amounts of punishment tonight, but they don't seem to have any concern for their own safety.
This might as well be a last man standing match. I mean, really.
I suppose, although then we wouldn't have the 3 count in the side. Let's go! Drives him over the knee.
Stretch that thing out. Oh!
The shot delivered to the midsection, right in the Superman symbol! And the sidewalk slam. Cover 1, 2. It's got to be a no. That should have been it. That should have been it, Vic. Sean Patrick with a slow count.
Zitro's going to waste his time arguing, though. I mean, it doesn't matter how fast or slow the count is. Don't waste your time.
You know what? Sean Patrick is endangering the health of both these men by his slow counts, his biased officiating, and now we've got another submission hold here.
It's not about health. It's about the quality of the match. And this is a quality match.
Well, yeah, there's a submission hold going on right behind you. There's a submission hold going on right behind you. He might win the match right now.
Does anybody know what time it is?
Parallax, he's got the chair. Parallax has the chair.
What is he doing? Ouch! Oh, come on.
A light tap. That was a light tap with the chair, but you know what, Vic? I'm not sure that wasn't enough.
I don't think it's the power behind the hit. I think there's a far eastern technique. It's the light touch of death.
Yeah, you're funny. It was the metal hitting the back of the head, no matter how hard, of a man who's been hit in the back of the head and the front of the head and all over his head with steel all night long.
The audience is telling these wrestlers how to do it now.
So you throw Parallax trying to get to his feet.
We got somebody calling for blood.
Well, they just might get it. They just might get it. Sean Patrick trying to get out of the way. And wonder if that was intentional as a clothesline in the corner for El Zithro. Sean Patrick just moved that chair. Sean Patrick to stop inserting himself in this match. Parallax spears El Zithro in the corner.
He's just going to beat him until he can't get up anymore.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit right now.
He's telling everybody what to do.
What is he looking for?
Somebody from the audience is getting involved. They're throwing it into the ring for
Members of the crowd throwing Parallax a cookie sheet as if those haven't been used enough tonight.
We like getting our viewers involved.
He's going for the 2020!
Ouch!
With the cookie sheet, he's got the first one! And there it is again! That metal sheet being driven over and over again into the skull of El Zithro, who is somehow still fighting, but his shoulders are down. 1, 2, no! It's not 3! It's still not 3!
It was so close.
Someone needs to talk some sense into these two
Sean
animals.
Patrick is warping space and time with these counts.
That's your explanation. He's warping space and time.
Can you think of a better explanation?
Yeah, I could. He's a biased official. That's the explanation. He clearly wants El Zithro to lose this match. Sean Patrick wants Zitro to be fired, just like he was fired.
Oh! Oh! More of those
Parallax
forearms.
is up top, but Zitro cuts him off with the pass. What's happening here? What's he going for here? This cannot be
He
good.
needs to watch himself.
A rough landing
It's
awaits one of
dangerous.
these men. He's going for the byline.
Oh!
Off the top.
That was hideous.
Oh my God!
Oh!
Oh, if he covers him, it's over. If Zitro covers him right now, it is over. Rolling move. That was the byline board off the top. There's the cover. Patrick was doing something to the chick.
He's cleared it for safety.
He's not even counting now. He's not even counting. 1,
2.
Come on.
Just a 2 count.
This is ridiculous.
As referee, he just got to clear
This is
that
a
ring.
travesty. Zitro is losing control.
This is not smart on Zitro's part.
Parallax, turn him around.
Oh, my God.
Lions will. Can he cover? Can he win the title? He's not. He's not.
Oh, he's not going to go for it. He's not taking any chances. By taking more chances.
Turning him over, rolling him toward the corner. Boots in the midsection, chair on the midsection. Uh-oh. Oh no. He's going for it.
He's going to get him right
He
in the
faked him out
yams.
earlier. This is the fake out. Bomba on the chair. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! It's over. A serious match right there. I can't believe it. It went as long as it did. Zitro now without a job. He's gone. Not just is he no longer champion, but he is now fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner.
Parallax.
And the new
Giving it all he had. Both men. With all due respect, giving it all they had. I gotta give him credit for credit is due. We have ourselves a new KAW champion. And it's Parallax. We got debris surrounding the ring. We've got carnage inside and outside.
I'm very sorry, sad to say this. It would pain me grateful.
And he's fired.
Well, they say everything is cyclical. Zitro's out of this company. I want to show off respect. What a show of respect.
Oh, this disgusts me. This disgusts me.
Zitro raising the hand of the champion. Zitro's gone. Sean Patrick, rather Parallax.
Zitro, he's going to be making a beeline straight from the ring to the unemployment
Strange
line
officiating a controversial match, to be sure, but one thing is certain. Parallax is your new
But mushrooms that come up and disappear in 4 or 5 days, some of them can feed you, some can kill you, some can heal you, some can send you on a spiritual journey. So to have something so powerful and yet so ephemeral, it's natural for humans to avoid that which they don't understand out of fear because they don't know the difference.
Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be live. That's what Simon says, so I let my family tell. Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be live. That's what Simon says. Shotgun to my fucking head. Why am I fucked in the head? All my brain cells been dead. Tell me why my motherfucking nose bleed red. Don't be junkie, ain't that what you said? I'm blowing up my brains like I bottomed out. I've been sober for a day, think I'm better now. Breaking down the powder loaded in the chamber. Danger, danger, shot from a stranger. How do I know you won't leave me dead on the side of the road? Just a couple days I decompose. Just another corpse in the dark where the mushroom grows. Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be live. That's what Simon says, so I let my family tell. Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be live. That's what Simon says. Shotgun to my fucking head.
red, an hour later I'm brain dead. Zombified on the hunt for the flesh. I've been fucked up before, but it was nothing like this. Survived this murder ride, got the Misfits in the back, and Billy sitting passenger in a mask with an axe. When I laughed, the sound's demonic. When I crashed, I lit the chronic and passed it to empty seats, hallucinate till I vomit. The mushrooms are infected. I watch myself bury my own body, then try to resurrect it. I've lost all of my senses, it's senseless to try to get a grip. The infection's relentless.
Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be light. That's what Simon says, so I left my family dead. Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be light. That's what Simon says. Shotgun to my fucking head.
This for those that truly lack vision. Billy blasphemy, give them boom baptism. Underneath the moon, let me explain, you gon' find him dead. I ate shrooms, this ain't a game, I do what Simon says. It's time for a vacation, take a trip with God. Am I a family man, like Chris Benoit? Nah, I can never do that. My third eye know, Simon seeing through that. Possessed by the rhythm of the doom bap. This house like a prison and it's true that I guess sometimes to let the demons out, you gotta tidy up and clean the house.
Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be light. That's what Simon says, so I left my family dead. Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be light. That's what Simon says. Shotgun to my fucking head.
23 primates consume mushrooms, humans being one of them. We separated from fungi 650 million years ago. We are descendants of fungi.
Yeah.
We share more common ancestry with fungi than we do with any other kingdom.
And fungi are closer to animals than they are to plants.
Animals came from fungi.
Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be light. That's what Simon says, so I left my family dead. Infected mushrooms grow where the moonlight glow when they be light. That's what Simon says. Shotgun to my fucking head.
Well, here it is. The interview of interviews for us. We are so excited. We are beyond ecstatic about this because this is the only fucking person that said, okay, I'll do your show.
Yes, and thank you very much. We appreciate you. We love the fuck out of you.
Yeah, much love. It's Athena Finger, and if you don't know who that is, look up this amazing documentary about her great-granddad or granddad?
Grandpa.
He helped establish who Batman actually really was and not Bob Kane. Yes. A lot of people should know the story now because it's been out there for a while. I've been friends with her on Facebook. She's just been really nice, and and she has amazing fucking dope art. So go to her Instagram, Twitter, and all this and that. She'll plug that too. But go check it out. And here is our interview.
Hello.
Hey, this is Kyle. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. This is my buddy Phil, who does a show with me.
Ms. Athena, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited.
So we finally got it all set up. We're all ready to go. But yeah, let's just jump on in. How's your day? How's it out there on the other side of the coast?
It's been pretty cloudy all day, but it seems like the sun, of course, is coming out now when I can't go lay out in it.
Yeah, Flagstaff is one of those weird places too. It's the weather's so off because we're in the mountain area of Arizona, and the weather's weird up here. It snows, it rains. When it's supposed to be summer, it rains all the time, and
so you have it all over there, then.
yeah,
pretty much, yes.
It's all over the place, and it's a college town, and that's one of the biggest things we bitch about because this place is so cluttered.
Right.
But jump into it, Phil. You want to ask your first question?
Yeah. Well, my biggest question is I watched.
I can hear you guys while I paint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. What you painting?
I'm working on Swamp Thing right now.
Dude, that piece is fucking dope.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Here's one of my questions. Who's outside of Batman? Obviously, who is one of your favorite comic book characters of all time?
Felix the Cat.
Hey.
Hey, that's
yes. Good old Felix.
You weren't expecting that at all, were you?
No, we weren't. Well, that's the thing too that I think is dope. Is like a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's Batman or something of that nature of any. But then like my dad, his favorite character in the whole wide world is Betty Boo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
well, without Felix, you wouldn't have Betty.
yeah, exactly. So he's really drawn to that the old cartoons and whatnot. So I appreciate that answer.
Definitely expose Felix the cat because he's awesome.
Felix is badass. Mine is Popeye.
Nice. The original Popeye, yes?
The original Popeye, yes. Instead of eating spinach, I used to eat my grandma's greens and thought I'd go out and whip some ass, but it don't work that way.
Yeah, but
I really like Felix the cat. As far as like the current stuff, I've been reading The Strain.
Oh, the vampire one, right?
Yeah, it's a very strange take on the whole vampire idea.
Nice.
'Cause it's not a vampire that has like teeth and he's still human. They morph into this completely different being. It's really cool. Did you watch the TV show by any chance?
I'm one of those guys. Like I'm so off on TV shows. I used to follow so many shows, and I think I started the first season of that show. Then, of course, having a little girl, I really don't have that free time anymore.
No, because free time turns into cartoon time.
Yeah, I had like 20 shows. I even made myself a little list of what showed every night. It was Monday through Friday. I had my little check boxes of what I had needed to watch, but I threw that out the window. Yeah, I'm a TV holic, and my wife would laugh at me because I would have it like printed up for every season. I had the shows and when they're exactly going to be there, and that's what I need to watch. So leave the TV alone or the DVR is set. And
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and it's so funny. She gives me so much.
It's a great series. Unfortunately, it's not on anymore.
Oh yeah.
But it's really good. The comics are good. The artwork is really cool. I'm not a big comic book reader, though. So, I mean, it's kind of a new thing for me.
I bet. And, after seeing the documentary and stuff like that and you finding everything out, did it just blindsided you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I knew some stuff growing up. Like, after my father passed away, you forget a lot. I was young when he passed away, so it's not like I had people really to ask. So it was overwhelming, for sure. But it was exciting for me at the same time. I was getting to learn about this whole other side of my family that I didn't really know.
Yeah, and I remember. I think when you were on Kevin Smith's podcast, you were talking about how everything's sort of changed now, and everyone's like, because you go to cons too, right?
Yes, I do.
So do you get like the fanatical fanboys that ask you so many damn questions? You're just like, calm down for a second. I don't know everything.
No, people are pretty respectful. And, I think I've said it enough times in public now that I think people understand that that's not really the medium that I grew up with. Because I've said it a lot. I mean, I was busy making my own art, and my medium that I was really drawn into, and my father was a huge influence for this, was horror movies, and that's really, it's funny, I was just talking to somebody about this, and, horror movies were really more like comic book. People would turn to their superheroes. I turned to my villains, but it wasn't reading, it was watching them actually, perform these acts of courage.
That's awesome. I get it too, and Phil's first question was pretty good. Want to lay it on, Phil? He's punk ass is not ready.
I'm over here just sitting back, just chilling, listening. I'm like, hey, this is all good. Okay. First question: do you have any comic book projects in the works?
No, I do not.
But she can though. Her art, I want to praise you and I want to kiss your ass right now. Your art is fucking awesome. Everything you post up on Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because I think that Star Wars one you put up, remember, I think I commented like that. Just you need to make prints and just sell them because you can take my money.
I am in the works of getting a product line pulled together. It's just, I got to paint, and then I got to take pictures of them, and then some of them are commission pieces, so I got to get them ready to be, photographed and sent out right away. So it's I'm still a newbie to the business, even though art's always been something that I've done since I was a kid. This is, the first time I've really pursued it as, an actual business and making money off of it. So, I am constantly getting stuff pulled together for, making posters, because I know people can't always afford the originals, and they still want a piece of artwork. So, I'm definitely working on that.
Yeah, definitely the Star Wars one.
The Star Wars one is one that I definitely want to get out there, and I know people will definitely want it. And
You got your first customer on that one.
It's a huge thing right now.
Yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars geek, and Phil knows my ups and downs with the franchise.
Boy, he is bad with that, man.
That's okay. I'm a Star Wars fan. I am not a Trekkie in any way. I haven't even seen the new movies or anything. It doesn't appeal to me whatsoever.
See, I love you.
Star Wars all the way.
I love you even more now because you said you're a Star Wars fan, not a Trekkie. I'm not a Trekkie either. I'll watch the movies, but I'm like, this is boring, man. They have just boring stuff. Yeah, give me my lightsaber.
Yeah, I didn't even waste my time. I was like, no, I'm not even going to enjoy it. Why am I going to sit here and torture myself?
So, just going into this, we have killed every Star Trek lead if we're going to get an interview right now.
I'm so sorry.
No.
It's all good.
It's true. My uncle.
This is funny. You guys will totally appreciate this. Okay, so I'm a Star Wars fan, and my ex-husband, who's my son's father, is totally a Trekkie. He hates Star Wars. He's like, I am so not into Star Wars. I find it extremely boring. I'm so about Star Trek. And I'm like, okay. And he would dress up as a red shirt Trekkie every Halloween. He had the whole thing and everything. He was totally into it. And so for many, many years, my son refused, and I mean refused, to watch any Star Wars movie with me. I'm like, Benjamin, come on, please. Just watch one of them with me. And I was going to start, obviously, with New Hope, because that's where we all started, was with the New Hope.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And so, he's like, no, Mom, I'm not going to like it. It's not Star Trek. Stop trying. I'm just not going to do it, okay? I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
Right, kid?
My uncle was the big Trekkie in the family, and he tried so hard with me. I'm like, any character on your Star Trek is nothing compared to Han Solo. I am sorry. Solo is the coolest guy of all time.
Well, guess what? His current girlfriend is a Star Wars fan, so guess what he has
now done? Just going into that, did you watch Solo?
Yes, of course I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was so much fun, and I think people are taking it way too seriously. It's a
Yes,
standalone film. It does not fit into the storyline. I don't think it's supposed to fit in, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. It was a lot of fun.
Same here, and we both agreed. We both had a lot of fun, and I'm going to say this out there. I've been saying it before. I loved it more than Last Jedi, because Last Jedi, I was one of those Radic fanboys that...
Yes, he was. Girl, you should have seen him after the last Star Wars movie. I almost hit him with a baseball bat.
Oh, no.
I was so bad. Go ahead.
See, okay, so... this whole thing of being I understand about being into your character and your storyline and whatever, right? And I used to be like that about Stephen King's movies. Because it's really hard to take his written stories and put it into a 2-hour movie. It's impossible.
Oh, yeah.
And so, I used to be that way. And I used to be like, God damn it, they got everything wrong. What the fuck? Did they not read the book? What they called the Cliff Notes or something? Seriously. But you know what? It's fiction. And so I was like, why am I doing this? I'm driving myself crazy.
No, that's what I do with Jedi.
I just enjoy the artist's interpretation of what this person is trying to, create for us. And so I've really taken unless it's like something that's historical and it's supposed to be accurate, I am never going to walk into a fictional movie and be like, oh, well, they did this wrong and that wrong. Unless it's really done badly and you're like, holy shit, I just wasted 2 hours of my life sitting there.
Well,
But I mean, it's very, very rare that you go to a movie theater to go see that type of movie. You go to a movie to be entertained.
Yeah.
So that's the leading question I ask myself now. Was the movie entertaining? Did I laugh? Did I cry? Did I overall enjoy the experience? And that's what I go for. And so I noticed that when a lot of these Batman movies come out, that people just like rip them to shreds. And, after Suicide Squad, I went on a little rant, and I usually don't do this, but I was just so tired of it because, first of all, I think it's the way that they do the reviews for Movie Now sucks. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, you didn't hear anything about that movie until the opening weekend, and that's when you heard everything. About a week before, when the premiere goes out, and like everybody gets to see it, and then everybody writes their little blogs and podcasts and all their bullshit, and they rip the film to shreds. I'm sorry, that's not doing anyone any justice. And so my little mini rant was like, come on, people, just make your own opinion. Don't listen to anybody. Go to a movie and ask yourself, were you entertained? Did you have fun watching it? And that's really what it should be about. It shouldn't be about whether they got these fictional stories right or not. Hello, they're fictional. It's not historical. It's not bibliography. It's not an autobiography. It's not any of these things where fact-checking is necessary. It's a story. It's a made-up story.
That's
to
right.
Entertain the masses, and that's what it's supposed to do.
Fun, entertaining.
I just got schooled there because literally, I'm going to tell you, The Last Jedi ruined almost 4 months of my life to the point where I was bitching about it so much. Like, Star Wars is not allowed to be talked to in my house anymore. Like, the wife's like, no.
I'm thinking about you, obsessed about something for 4 months of your life that really doesn't have any influence.
I know, right?
For 4 months, we had to hear it. Wow, this part, did you see this part? After a while, I was like, would you shut your pie hole and just enjoy the damn movie? Like, damn.
I was, my fandom is, it gets crazy, but there's sometimes, too, where I go against when people bash, especially when it comes to DC, and I know a lot of the influence, especially Batman, I know they've dropped the ball here and there, but sometimes the movies were entertaining. Like, I love Batman versus Superman, which was the first credit to Bill Finger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the movie aspect, because I remember when I saw that, I was like, oh, that is awesome.
That was badass. I loved seeing that. That was cool.
And
I enjoyed that movie. Again, people were so brutal and critical about it. Yeah, there were some things. It was kind of long. They didn't need to have certain things in it. But I mean, again, DC is still trying to, unfortunately, try to figure out their formula. They've stumbled in a few places, but I think that bringing it back to the original roots of the actual character is really something that they've kept true to since the horrible, movies that came out in the 90s and early 2000s that were like, oh my God, why were we even thinking of this?
Like an Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
And the nipples and
the nipples.
Okay, but they do keep some consistency with their film. It's just they haven't found their formula.
Yeah.
For Batman, at least. I mean, Wonder Woman movie was freaking kick-ass.
Yes,
it was an awesome movie.
Oh yeah, I was in the theater and I was like, I remember my little girl power came out, and especially when she came out of the trench and she was like, I'm gonna break the line and no man will tell me. I'm like, you go, girl.
Yeah. Funny story. Back in 2012, when The Dark Knight Rises premiere was happening, I had a chaperone from DC, and we were sitting on the bus to go to the after party after the movie. We were chit-chatting, and I was like, so what's happening with Wonder Woman? And she's like, nothing. There's no market for Wonder Woman. You know, we had a pilot come out. It didn't do very well.
No, it didn't.
We really don't see a market for it. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, there's all these powerful women role movies that are coming out, like Hunger Games and like The Huntsman and like all these other movies that were really hot at the time where it showed very powerful leading women.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean there's no market for it? People are starved for Wonder Woman since Linda Carter. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
Very true. And, you know, and that I still scratch my head to this day. I'm like, it took this long? And after we've had 20 interpretations of Batman and 20 interpretations of Superman, it has taken this long for you guys to finally be like, oh, Wonder Woman's marketable. Yes, she is, because she kicks fucking ass.
Yeah, I know. She literally said the words that there was no market. And I'm like, girl, you don't know your demographic. And I'm living in the comic book culture.
And what I found.
I mean, I remember Linda Carter and, you know, doing her full on the, you know, TV and her becoming Wonder Woman and kicking ass on TV. Where was that after the 70s? We didn't have anything like that after the 70s. That was it. And it was like, what happened? Like, seriously.
You know,
what do you mean there's no market for it? People are starved for it. You just got to do it right.
Well, that was the funny thing about what I loved about Wonder Woman is that they had all these like Kyle said, all these interpretations of Batman and Superman, and they got it once. The first time they got it right.
Yep.
And I was like, good.
Well, you know, I think the actress has a lot to do with that too. I mean, she's got the look, she's got the right mannerisms. Like, she really pulled it off.
Yeah, Gal Gadot's awesome. Or is it Gadot? Gadot? Gadot?
Uh-huh.
But she's amazing.
Yeah.
And so with all these movies coming out, do you kind of just get, like, DC's like, hey, come to the premiere and do some press and whatnot so people can ask you about Bill and whatnot?
Well, they don't ask me to the press, but yes, I do go to the premieres. They do invite me. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. And, you know, I'm going to say this out loud to myself, and it's going to sound very funny, but I am jealous because you probably met Ben Affleck, right?
Okay, so celebrities are weird, okay? So I literally was standing no more than 3 feet away from Mr. Affleck, and he still didn't want to meet me.
Oh, Ben. Because this is going to sound...
I mean, literally, he could touch the top of my head with his hand without even extending his arm fully, and he still would not meet me.
Oh, man.
I was like, what?
That's messed up.
I just, didn't do anything that just created you millions of dollars in 3 movies and many more to come. But, you know, yeah, it's nice to meet you too, fucking
asshole. That's amazing. The reason why I brought that up is because I have such a damn man crush on him. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's very handsome in person. He is. He's very tall. I didn't expect it. I mean, I know that I've been told that he's 6 feet, but I'm like, he just doesn't look 6 feet to me. But he's very tall. He's very handsome. You know, he is what he is. But I mean, I was just like, wow, like, seriously? Like, you can't even take 2 seconds. Literally just turn your head and say hello, and then that would have been the end of it. I was just like, wow, okay.
That's jacked up. I'd have kicked him in the shin in front of everybody.
Well, I say celebrities are weird because I've had both ends of the spectrum. I've had the experience of where I've had the security guards physically remove me, put their hands on me, and push me aside.
Oh, that's weird. That's crazy.
Even after I explained who I was trying to introduce myself to Will Smith. That didn't go very well. And then I've had the experience like with Angela Bassett when I went to the Green Lantern premiere. I went to the after party, and I was, there were a few of the actors were at the after party. I mean, of course, that movie was horrible, so nobody really wanted to be associated with it.
Wow.
But she was at the after party, and so I went up and I introduced myself to her, and she looked at me and she goes, "Are you talking about the writer from the 40s? Oh my God, I fell in love with her instantly." I'm like, "Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about." And she gave me the biggest hug. "Oh my God, it's such an honor to meet you. Thank you for coming over and saying hello." She introduced me to the whole entourage she had with her. She had like 20 people with her. I mean, it was an amazing experience. Whereas on the other side, like I said, Ben Affleck was literally 3 feet away from me, could turn his head, say hello, and then and that would be the end of it, and couldn't even muster up the non-ego side of him to do that, because that's really what it is. It's just the ego gets in the way.
Yeah, for sure. And that's awesome. And I'm so happy that you are even taking the time to talk to us, because we've been grinding and hustling on this podcast for so long, and yeah, and you want to know something? We got to give you so much credit, because you are the first person to say yes to an interview. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you.
You are the first. You popped the cherry.
Honored. I'm glad I'm your first. I get to pop your cherry.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was very, very good.
It feels next question.
All right. I don't know.
I guess I'm a good first guest to have on then.
Oh shit, girl! You know this. All right. This is a question that popped into my head like at the last minute. Let's say DC gives you the green light to create any Batman story, and it'll be canon. Who's your dream team to work with if they gave you that chance?
Oh. Well, would I be doing anything other
Oh
than
yeah, no, you're drawing. You were drawing.
delegating work?
Yeah.
Or
Let's say it again.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I'm not going to actually be doing any of the drawing or the writing, but doing like collaboration with people.
Oh no, you would be drawing.
No, you have to draw.
You got to draw. Yeah,
you have to.
You'll be drawing, and you're gonna make up the concept. So that means you got to find a writer, some of the letter.
Well, I mean, Kevin's already asked me to do a job with him.
Oh
yeah, I remember hearing about that, and he knows the character very well, and his last 2 graphic novels for the series, fucking amazing. The Winding Gyre, and I forgot the other one's name, but both Kevin knows Batman.
Well, I mean, he's made this for Batman before, so did you guys listen to that podcast?
Oh yeah,
yes,
I did. I'm such a huge Kevin Smith fan.
I did give him that painting that was the Daredevil cover with Karen dying in Daredevil's arm. So that kind of freaked him out, because I don't think he expected me to be an artist, one, or to be good at it.
Well,
so, I mean, I think that would be an amazing experience if he and I could actually do that project. Like, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Plus too is it doesn't have to be just Batman. You can do Daredevil, like you said. It's one of those things too. I think your art is so awesome and so extraordinarily good that you can pick up anything you want to do. You can make a Western for all you can. You know what I mean? Like I know, I'm
kind of digging this freaking Swamp Man that I did, because he's not based on any particular one. He's kind of just all of them, I guess.
Yeah, that Swamp Thing is badass, and I like when you keep giving updates. I like when you give the sketch first, then you're like, here's the painting and this and that. You kind of break it down, and then when you get the final product, especially what you did with the Batman one, the Batman piece with the typewriter, I thought that was fucking cool.
Oh yeah, people went crazy over that piece. I don't know why. Like I liked it, but I was like, I could have done it so much better.
Oh, very true. And that's just the artist, though. You like us, we put out things and we do things, and we're like, that could have been better. But I guess someone's like, no, that's amazing. I'm like, no, there's something about it I don't like, and they're like, no,
exactly. We're our hardest critic,
Yes, we are. Oh boy, yes, we are.
Yeah, but also, I really wanted to ask you this question. Since all this has come out, do you think that the DC Universe movies at this point need a hard reset? After, even though Justice League did what it did in theaters and considered a flop, and now a bunch of WB execs got fired and blah, 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 blah. Do you think it's just for them to, you know what, let's wait until we do another Batman movie, do another Superman movie, even just another Justice League movie? Because at this point, they or just continue it. Just say fuck critics. Just keep on going. Don't even look at what the critics are saying. Just keep going.
Yeah, but they'll never do that because the critics are the ones that are going to, kind of good sales. I mean, if you're not pleasing the critics, but I mean, again, that whole thing is rigged. I'm sorry, it really is. If you look at the movie Sin City, the first one, okay, that movie was ripped apart.
Yeah, it was.
People hated it. I don't know anyone that hated it, first of all.
I loved it.
I bring that up to people. I'm like, yeah, Sin City. People freaking, it got ripped. And people said that it was horrible. And they're like, the immediate response is like, I loved it. What are you talking about? So I don't think that it's hard. It's a catch-22. You have to please the critics, but at the same time, you don't want to make films for the critics, right? You want to make films for your audience because that's who you're telling your story to, not the critics.
Yeah, and the biggest
thing. If you're
thing.
not accusing the critics, then you're not going to be getting people to go see your movie because the critics are telling people not to go see it.
Yeah, it's like Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is one of those things that's so weird that Phil has brought up a bunch of times. It's like Rotten Tomatoes scores are the biggest influences towards movies nowadays.
They are. It affected The Crow. Jason Momoa was supposed to star in the new Crow movie, but the studio listened to the critics so much about the TV show and then the following chapters in the movie that they decided to put it on hold.
Yeah, I don't get that. Aren't we supposed to just be trying to tell a story?
That's what I thought.
And getting it out there for people to see it and form their own opinion and experience and have their own experience with the art. Because really what it comes down to is just an art form. And I think people have lost that unless you're going to the independent film circuit where they expect artsy-fartsy film coming out of the independent. But really that's not true. It just means that, the big studios didn't recognize the potential value of this particular art piece. Or that artist doesn't want to have anything to do with the big corporation because they want to manipulate your art in every way so that they can maximize their profits. So it's a really tough medium because there are so many factors that go into it.
Yeah, for sure. And we're winding down on time here, but I know Phil has one more question that he wanted to ask. Then we're going to play a game together after this.
Okay.
One more question. She asked. Oh no! When you're doing your art, what's on your playlist? I write poetry. I write short stories and everything.
Okay.
I need some ideas. Who do you listen to?
I listen to Pandora often. So the stations that I put on Pandora is a hip hop group called Atmosphere.
Oh, Atmosphere, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that particular genre comes a lot of Kid Cudi and Brother Ali and Gorillaz and that kind of vibe going on there with that. I also listen to a lot of dubstep.
So do I.
I listen to on Pandora, I'll put on the Talking Heads station, so that plays Talking Heads, David Bowie, that genre, kind of 80s.
Some good old 80s MTV classics.
Kind of, yeah. So I mean, I listen to some mainstream, or things that were mainstream at one time but are no longer mainstream. I've been on a big Diane Wood kick the last couple months, so I've been like listening to their albums like nonstop.
Nice.
I do listen to like, you know, alternative 90s music like Nirvana and that genre too. I do listen to some current stuff. One of my favorite current bands, which is not popular, but is Alien Ant Farm, and you know, I listen to really non-mainstream stuff.
Well, you know, I'm like that too, and I'm all over the place with my music and stuff like that. And I rap for one, so when I hear that you like hip hop, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, I listen to a lot of hip hop. That's usually my go-to because I like things with a beat. It keeps me going. I don't like it when it's quiet. I'm one of those people that always needs to have sound, even when I was studying in college and stuff. I needed the background noise to help me focus. So I like things that are upbeat and, you know, get you going, basically.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're going to play this game. It's just a new segment we added to the show because, you know, we all think everybody's perverts. We admit it all the time. We're big perverts.
Hell yeah.
Especially on the show.
Okay.
This part
oh boy, what did I walk into now?
this part of the show is called Big Daddy Goes Deep.
Oh, wow.
I asked 4 questions, and I'm going to leave it up to you and Phil to answer. So here we go. What creature has a penis 20 times the length of its body?
Damn.
What creature?
Has a penis 20 times.
I believe it's the pig.
Crocodile.
No.
Scary that I would know that.
A barnacle.
A barnacle?
A barnacle.
Oh, shit.
All right, so next question. What percentage of men claim to shave pubic hair regularly?
1%.
How many men? Like bald or just trim it?
Just to
See,
shave.
I get real specific here. You're asking the wrong person.
That's what makes it fun, though. You can just throw a percentage out there. It's I'll read the question again. What percentage of men claim to shave pubic hair regularly?
I said 1%.
I would have to say probably about like 40% maybe, close to 40%.
No, you guys are both wrong. 10%.
Boom. Okay.
You shave me landing strips.
Yeah, I know, right? Next question. What English word comes from Latin for Seth for a sword?
I'm like, wait, okay, say it again.
Okay, what English word comes from Latin for Seth for a sword?
Seth for this was in the play.
I have no idea. You've gone into an area that I am not.
I have no idea.
Yeah. All right, so the answer is vagina.
I would have never thought that.
I just go online, you know, because you can just go online and find anything.
Macbeth. No, what? That was in Macbeth.
Oh.
Yeah, that was in Macbeth.
A Sith for a sword.
Yeah.
It's a vagina.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious.
All right, last question. A cytophiliac gets sexually aroused from what?
Who?
Wait. Say that again?
A cytophiliac gets sexually aroused from what?
Digging in his butt.
I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea.
Sniffing his toenails.
Food and sex play.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Girl, I got this pudding right here. Come here. We're going to do some new shit. Do some new stuff.
That's like, hey, I just did.
All kinds of stuff today.
But most definitely, thank you for coming on.
Yes,
you're awesome.
Thanks. It was lot of fun.
Yeah, most definitely. And the show should be out in 2 weeks, and I'll definitely give you a heads up before it hits the air.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, but definitely, I want to do this again down the road because I really enjoyed talking to you today, and I'm still geeking out that I'm talking to you. So.
Aw, I'm just a person like you. Really am.
I know, but I just get geeked out, and plus, too, just your art. I don't want to go all do it again, but thank you again.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
Anytime you want to have me on the show again, please ask.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna add you to Instagram here right now. Because I keep trying to do it, but I keep having problems with it. I don't know. Instagram don't like me lately.
Weird.
Yeah, so
shouldn't have a problem.
For sure, but thank you for coming on again. And do you have anything you want to plug?
Not really. Just go to my pages either on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram under my name. If you're interested in some commissioned art pieces, please get in touch with me, and we can talk about details if you'd like some original artwork.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
And I'll definitely be in contact for some art pieces. So.
Oh, awesome. Yep, just let me know what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure. Well, thank you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day out there, and I hope sunshine and rainbows for the future.
Yeah, thank you. You have a great rest of your Sunday.
You too. You take care.
We'll talk to you later.
All right. Ciao.
The fuck, where are we, y'all?
I think we're in Detroit, man.
Bro, what the fuck is this place?
Fuck the ghetto.
Poor Scotty Stone, we end up at some wackos places. Bitch a witch, I hope this poison apple's fake. So let's leave, bro, but Gelato got his ass so bait. Once again, another awful night fiasco. Great. Anywho, this gun stirred some smoky fucking thing. This potion with powers, I'm like, show me what it brings. Both porch down the field, solo cup scorcher and esophagus, lots of Miss Cornwall, say yellow slut snorting. Like the pig, but she ain't a babe, why she melting? Fuck is Gordy choking the wall, said I think he's Belgian. Holy shit, I'm stargaze, please I need help, king. But this fucking lunatic just had 3 helpings. Foot on the witch's nose, we'll never forget it's huge. Wise Vader making quail noises with his shoes. Keep saying it's momentary, but can't get this through to myself, all cause I drank this bitch's witch's brew.
Witches' lives don't fucking matter. Fucking burn them to the fucking cross.
Never trust a witch, fuck a witch, and a special batch. Now I feel like this feeling will ever last. Never trust a witch, and a special batch. Now I feel like this feeling will ever last. Someone get me out of here. The permanent delusion starts to worry me. Someone get me out of here. I really hope I'm not stuck for eternity.
Oh shit, here comes the cocaine sniffing. Oh, they tripping in the club, raping bitches. Then take them to a cemetery, fuck them in the mortuary. What you about to see a scary horrorcore shit? All I wanna do is cocaine in the bathroom. Get a vacuum to recover this motherfucking value. I lost in the carpet, now I'm hiding in the closet, hoping someone's bringing more drugs before I'm fucking off myself. I know drugs is bad for my health. Ain't it sad, but I'm glad I can afford it with my wealth. I'm a fucking rock star, I don't care if I die. I'm the new Gigi Allen, piss on me, don't cry. I'm too high to care what, why, and where. What hides in there? Oh fuck, now I'm scared. See, I wasn't prepared for what these bitches do. Shit in a fucking cup and call it witch's brew.
This dog's licking puke off my fucking cock, and I'm not sure if it's mine. Never trust a witch, fuck a witch, and a special batch. Now I feel like this feeling will ever last. Never trust a witch, and a special batch. Now I feel like this feeling will ever last. Someone get me out of here. The permanent delusion starts to worry me. Someone get me out of here. I really hope I'm not stuck for eternity.
Shots already. I was like, I better get a few inside. Hey, thank you all for coming up tonight, and everyone here. You know, it's just real quick before we jump right on in. It's amazing to me that this is happening. Thank you. That's it. So I gotta ask everybody real quick. Who's worked retail? All right. There's certain things in retail that you learn about people. You learn about aspects of them, and sometimes they're assholes. A lot of assholes out there, and a lot of times you got to ask yourself, why are people so stupid? This is the thing that I've always tried to get at. I work at a gas station, and this is the biggest thing in my life. I've been there for almost 5 years, and I've learned one thing. And I don't know if it's going to help me in life, but it's the poop face. It's the bathroom face. Because I don't know what's going on. Someone's coming in, and I'm like, hey, can I help you? And they're like, no. And I just walk around the store for a bit, I'm like, can I help you? They're like, no, hold on. Let's see, what's going on over here? Can I help you? Restroom? Far back corner. Jeez. And so, I take this aspect when somebody walks in, it's barely even a reflex. I see someone walk in and it's like, butt cheeks clenched, butt cheeks going like this and everything like that, and all of a sudden I'm just like, far back corner. Just tell me if you make a mess. That's all I need to know. Because, and the thing with being in the gas station game, why do people take shit so weirdly? They even pee so weirdly in there. They don't even make the toilet. Oh my goodness, I swear it's like this, or just curving at the toilet, because I don't know if they're going to try and hit the wall and try to hit it back into the toilet. I don't know if they're trying to break some world record or something like that. I don't know. This is just a thing. And and you always get these questions, the biggest questions in the gas station game. This is why living the clerk life, if you go travel, you're gonna learn where you're going, right? I get asked directions up the ass about where we're going. Hey, by the way, which way is the best way to the Grand Canyon? I'm like, I don't know. You didn't plan that when you fucking went on the trip? Like, seriously, it happens all the time. And they're like, hey, what's the easiest way to get to the highway? I'm like, really? Really, Jimmy? Is that a thing? You really need to figure out where the highway is? Didn't you just come off the highway? As you can tell, I got a lot of anger issues when it comes to living this life. And there's this one thing, I don't know if anybody's ever seen them. They're little gimmick things. They're scorpion suckers. I don't know if you've seen them at gas stations and whatnot. You can tell your regulars from your tourists. Because, your regulars come in, they're getting their beer, they're like, hey, how you doing, man? Give me your money and walk off. And then you got somebody else coming in, and they're like, oh my God, is that a real scorpion? Did you eat this? Would you eat this? I'm like, what do you want? And with those little gimmick scorpion things, I've had something really weird happen. And I'm going to tell you this. I've learned a new phrase in life. I saw this t-shirt, and I kind of break it down to all aspects of who I am. And this t-shirt says, I am not gay, but $20 is $20. So, in saying this, one day I'm working at the register, and this guy comes in, and he's like, hot damn! Is that a scorpion? I'm like, yeah, it's a scorpion, sir. And he's like, would you eat it? And I'm like, no, because it's like $6 for this damn scorpion. Why would I pay $6 for the scorpion? And he's like, what if I gave you $10 to eat it in front of me? And I'm like, what if we up at the 15? And then he's like, how about 20? And I watch. And I'm like, well, it is $20, So my kid needs diapers this week, so all right, fine, let's go out back. Yeah, you just, like I said, being in the retail game and just doing that. And, I also work in food. Where's all my food people out there who's worked in food? The one thing that I hate as somebody that's making food for somebody is when I'm like, hey, when you make your food, you go boom, 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 and they're like, hey, is this fresh? Yeah, I just made it. Are you sure? That is the biggest question in fucking food right now. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. I didn't take the time to go over on the grill, flip the burger, put some lettuce on it, put some tomatoes, put some pickles. It seems pretty fresh so far. And then hand it to you, and you're gonna ask me, is this fresh? You're really gonna ask me, are you sure? Oh my goodness, we get it all the time. And I work all over, and I also worked in sushi. And the biggest thing is, are you sure? Is like, excuse me, like, is this sushi fresh? I'm like, yes. Are you sure? And I'm like, yes. Do you have chicken? And I'm like, chicken? Hey, this is fucking sushi. What are you talking about? And they're like, well, I just want to make sure, okay? Do you have chicken sushi? No, we don't have chicken sushi. Are you sure? This is why, you just want to punch people in the fucking face sometimes because they're so stupid. And the best thing about it is when somebody orders something like a cheeseburger, these are just the easiest little things in life to pick apart, is when somebody orders a cheeseburger and they're like, okay, what's on it? Well, it's a cheeseburger. Well, what's on it? It's a cheeseburger, bread, I don't know. Is there lettuce, tomatoes? I don't know. It's a cheeseburger. I'm selling you a fucking cheeseburger. Are you sure? So, you learn a lot of things in this game, and I'm K&B the Sexy Ninja. Thank you very much. I love you all.
Too much gibberish, not enough lyricists and not enough content, not enough originality. Copies, look your wife and give me sloppy toppy. Switch the topic, XO stop it. What's the logic? I just pop shit, back it up, bite down, Dracula, spectacular. Only beginning, make my decision. Pause, I'm beating most of the lyrics, no conscious in me. Obviously, do you like human centipede? Foul, I'm monster with the beat, then I unleash the beast. The beast unleashed from the east. Don't need a degree, hit a feast, capiche to say the least. Yes, who's back again? She tell her friend, XO back, some show love, some put. What it is, what it ain't, some real, some fake. I ain't finished, no breaks, no way. To all the haters that hate me doing it, okay. You see, I don't play, cause this life we live ain't no damn arcade. These niggas still throwing shade, cause I'm an animal, don't know how to behave. Eat my remains, bitch, fuck the grave. From this point on, I'm on another page. From this point on, y'all go, wish I played along. Wish I was with the team, cause my team's strong. Dream team and give the game no meaning. Pull my back, this is EXO season. This is that shit that bang. Open your mind and they smile, ask them why, and they all go. Guess who's back? 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 Yeah, I'm back up in this bitch. Cut some throats, slit some wrists. Let's get psycho while we bit, while we live like this is it.
I hope you liked our short film. And kids, never do violence. That's bad. This was just made real. This is just fake.
I love this comic book so much.
Hey, Daddy.
Can I show you something better?
Yeah?
Okay. Up high, on the side, down low, too slow. Got you, kid.
I'll get you.
Up high, down low, too slow.
SpongeBob, our evil plan will work. I know it.
Come on, Kathy, get with us. We won't be late to the park.
Okay, Daddy, coming.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get you all buckled in, man. There we go. All right.
Oh, look at this plan. This will be fun.
All right, let's go to the park. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this. What, man?
Yeah.
Holy.
Up high, down low, too slow.
Oh, man, that's high. Hey, Kathy.
Hey yo, man. What the fuck is you thinking, bitch?
Dumbass bitch.
Yeah, we would do that crazy shit.
Man, we full of that crazy shit.
It's your boy Politicize.
And this Shaggy too dope.
We do that crazy shit all the time, bitch. Slap Kimmy on her ass, she was chillin' with Kanye. Walk with my dick hard past the ganje. Yeah, do crazy shit when I'm rhyming. Made a snuff flick with dust and diamond. Don't wanna punch Joe Biden, he a pedo. Put him in a jail cell wearing stilettos. Gave Cardi B a fat lip and a fat dick. Fat shit, man, I ain't fucking no fat bitch. Sick of these motherfuckers, they putting me down. Oh, don't you know, I've been down with the clown. Murder go round, motherfucker, till the body been found. Doing everything to make America great. Put my cock in Melania, Trump can wait. Take an ass, riding pussy, push him out of the car. Get into a fight, beat him down like a bar. Get into a fight, beat him down like a bar. I'm a nightmare creature, catch the feature. But get beat down like a pedo preacher. I'm Jack Reacher, why the fuck is you talking? Until I make it so you motherfuckers wouldn't be walking. I take a fat motherfucker, make him die to death. Sprinkle him with butter, now he gaining his breath. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. We do it, yeah. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. We do it, yeah.
little something about what we do. Me and Politicize. We get up and we rise up on these fucking boo-oos. Ha ha! You scared? I see you shaking in them knockoff Jordans. I'm rocking these new Payless shoes. No laces, hanging tongues. You know you doing the same shit as us, you punk motherfuckers. Say you make a couple few more bucks than us, so now you hoes got up front. Not me, I eat a homeless ass in the back behind that dumpster. Go straight in the club and thug kiss with a fine ass bitch right before I fuck her. Gonna bust on a fancy dancing duds, and I dip out. When I watch a man has her on the dance floor eating her out. I'm a straight scrub, I've always been, and I'm still one, ain't changed. Still hang with the same scrub gang, even after a couple million. And I'm on a rampage, I'm doing shit you never would. I replace baby pacifiers with butt plugs. Nasty shit, crazy shit, oh shit. Not your crew, you motherfuckers never do shit, no dirt, no way. But we do.
Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. We do it, yeah. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. Doing all that crazy shit. We do it, yeah.